making sure that accurate and accessible information is available to every Filipino. Allow me at this point to present the PCO's program under fiscal year 2026 under the National Expenditure Program. The program is at the core of our mandate to serve the primary communications arm of the executive branch, ensuring that government messages are clear, consistent, and accessible to the people. The program primarily focuses on the formulation, coordination, and implementation of integrated public information plans and programs that effectively communicate the priorities, policies, and achievements of the President and the Philippine government. It does not only involve the crafting of messages, but also the careful alignment of communication strategies across agencies to ensure coherence and clarity in how government policies and programs are conveyed to the public. In a time when information is fast-moving and often contested, the program ensures that our citizens receive timely, accurate, and relevant information straight from the government. It is anchored on our sector outcome, which is the people-centered, innovative, clean, efficient, effective, and inclusive delivery of public goods and services. Strategic communication plays a vital role in realizing this outcome. By delivering clear and reliable information, we strengthen transparency and accountability in governance, while ensuring that services and programs are better understood and appreciated by the people they are intended to serve. Communication, therefore, becomes a tool not only for information sharing, but also for enabling citizens to fully benefit from government programs and participate in the democratic process. In line with this, the organizational outcome that we seek to achieve is public access, engagement, and understanding of presidential policies and government programs. This means that we are not only ensuring that information reaches the people, but also that it resonates with them and encourages meaningful dialogue. Through accessibility and inclusive communications, their concerns to take part in nation building. In doing so, the program fosters a deeper appreciation of government initiatives and helps bridge the gap between policy formulation and citizen experience. To realize these outcomes, we are implementing several concrete activities. Among these is the Freedom of Information Program, which upholds transparency by granting citizens greater access to government data and information. We also conduct regular press briefings to provide timely updates and clarifications on presidential directives and government initiatives. To strengthen information literacy, we have launched the Maging Mapanuri program, a series of fact-checking workshops designed to combat disinformation and promote responsible news consumption. We likewise provide various communication workshops and capacity building activities for state media and covering media, enhancing their skills in messaging, crisis communications, and innovative content delivery. The program also undertakes the coverage of presidential engagements, both local and international. In addition, the program supports collaborative projects with other agencies, such as campaigns with the Department of Energy on energy conservation and efficiency, which helps bring national priorities closer to the people. These interagency efforts demonstrate our commitment to a whole-of-government approach to communication, ensuring that important programs in energy, health, education, agriculture, social protection, and other key sectors are clearly communicated and well understood by the public. Ultimately, the Presidential Communications Program positions communications as a bridge between the government and the people, a bridge built on trust, transparency, and accountability. It ensures that the President's policy and administration's development agenda are not only heard, but also understood, embraced, and supported by the citizenry. At this point, Madam Chair, with your permission, we'd like to conclude our presentation, but if the honorable members of the committee have any questions for the attached agencies, the heads of our attached agencies are here to clarify or answer your questions. So I will not proceed anymore to the budget of the attached agencies. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Secretary Gomez. I'm not sure if I missed it during the presentation, but was the budget utilization rate discussed?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Was 30.
If you may please
Go to
present to
that.
us the BUR for 2024 and 2025 thus far.
Okay. Second section. Here, here. Yes, Madam Chair. For fiscal year 2024, for the period ending December 31st, 2024, more than 86.37% of our released appropriations in 2024 were obligated and utilized for a utilization rate of 86.37 for fiscal year 2024. For the current year, uh, we have, as of August 2025, a utilization rate of 36.14%, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Secretary Gomez. The 14% deficit, the more or less 14% deficit for the budget utilization rate of 2024, may I know which spend or expense category that is? Or kalat po ba siya? Or majority po ba nung shortfall sa BUR natin ay nasa isang spend category lang po?
Percentage. Madam Chair, just to answer your question, no, it's not in one area alone. I was told it's both in capital outlay and MOE. For the capital outlay expenditure, the reason there was a declared failure of bidding. That's why we were not able to proceed with the capital outlay allocation.
What is the plan for that particular failed bidding? Is that requested again? Was that requested again in 2025?
Madam Chair, I was told that the budget was proposed again for the following year, and the failed bidding, they launched another bidding. It's now in the process of finalizing the bids, right? Yeah.
So essentially po yung the amount that was unutilized for year 2024 is expected to be utilized in 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yun na po siguro because again, BUR is an important metric for us on the part of the Committee on Appropriations to determine budget levels for the following year. So I just wanted to probe a little bit on that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Madam Chair, if you can just permit me to provide a little context on the quite low utilization rate. Part of it is really because of the turnover, the transition of 3 secretaries in 1 year. So I am the 3rd secretary this year. So as you know, when there's a new head of agency, there's a new directions, that's why the utilization is quite low. But the team has developed, our finance and administration team, they have developed a catch-up plan so that utilization rate will be consistent with year to date.
We understand that if there's a transition, there's also a reassessment of allocations and priorities. So if you may please share with the committee, Secretary Gomez, would you be able to share a copy of the catch-up plan?
Yes, we'll do, ma'am. We'll provide, Madam Chair.
Okay, but yeah, I think those are the two main questions on my end. I'll turn it over to Vice Chair Alexandria Gonzalez to manage the interpellations from the rest of the members. Thank you very much, Secretary Gomez.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
The committee invites questions from the members, particularly on the utilization of the previous budget and the proposed allocation for fiscal year 2026. Secretary Dave Gomez and his team are requested to provide the necessary clarifications and to respond directly to the issues at hand to ensure that this committee and the public following this proceeding are fully informed of the anticipated impact of the proposed budget of the PCO. May I remind our distinguished colleagues that each member is allotted 5 minutes for questioning or interpellation, excluding the responses of the resource persons. When you hear the first bell, it indicates that you have 30 seconds left to conclude your questions. The second bell signifies the lapse of your allotted time. In accordance with the long-standing and respected tradition of the House of Representatives to accord preferential treatment to the minority members, followed by the independent and majority members in an alternating manner, the chair now recognizes from the minority Honorable Paulo Henry Marcoleta from Sugi Party List.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Secretary, looking at the budget of the PCO proper, the fluctuations are rather large. From 493 million in 2023, it reached nearly 90% to 933 million in 2024, only to be cut to 695 million in 2025. And now, the PCO is requesting a 954 million budget for 2026. This rather yo-yo or fluctuating budgeting makes it impossible to track long-term strategies. Could you kindly explain to us what new urgent mandate justified the nearly doubling of your budget in a single year?
Thank you, Your Honor, Madam Chair, and thank you for this opportunity to explain what you have described, Your Honor, as the yo-yo budget. I was informed that the budget in 2024 was significantly reduced because of the low utilization rate in 2024. Unfortunately, the budget went down after that, but based on the 2025 budget, what we are proposing right now for 2026 is really more aligned to the 2024 level and consistent with the programs that we have initiated in 2024. Plus, not to mention the fact that we are looking at a very important year for this administration next year. We are facing we are about to host the ASEAN next year, and this will require a lot of communications support from our agency and our attached agencies, and just restoring it to about the level of 2024 will enable us to cope with the responsibilities and the tasks ahead of us in 2026.
Just a follow-up question. The bulk of the increase was in PCO's maintenance and other operating expenses, which grew to 689 million. Meanwhile, PCO's 2026 performance targets for 2026, such as disseminating 3,350 new news releases, are identical to PCO's 2024 targets, despite requesting an even higher operations budget. How can PCO justify a higher budget when PCO's own targets remain stagnant? Is the PCO simply asking for more money to do the same amount of work?
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, thank you for allowing us to clarify that point. We are already we've made representations already with the DBM to revise this target to accurately reflect the levels as stated in the MOE. So we are now in the process of revising those targets, increasing those targets, and coming to an agreement with the DBM on this one.
Thank you for that answer. My last question. Nakalagay po sa mandato ng PCO na ang Presidential Communications Office ang magsisilbing primary communications